All right, here we go. Big day shit, day 950. The park. So, yeah, today's weekend, and I had the questions, and more so of why do I do this, right? So, the answer is very simple. I do this because I needed to do something, right? So, the alternative to, just what I'm doing, walking and talking for this stuff, is doing nothing, sitting home and getting fatter and just being really carefree about stuff, right? So basically the purpose of this one was when I first started, 950 days ago, right? It's just, I was feeling horrible. My heart was hurting, and it's like my muscles, I was feeling the atrophy and stuff. And then so I knew I had to do something. So the goal was to change one thing about my life, and hopefully it'll be for the better. So that one thing was to go out and do something for like an hour, more or less, right? So in my mind, since I was a college football player, I'm thinking, oh gosh, I did wrestling in high school and, doing track, all that stuff, right? I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, bust my butt for an hour and stuff. But I knew that wasn't going to be sustainable, because I go from being a sloth to, doing that. And then, of course, you get the burnout. And then some days you can't do stuff. And so I'm a big dude on streaks, okay? So when I just did like one day in a row, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a good feat. And then so I was filming it. And then so I knew that, just going on the bike at the gym, it's not that much impact and stuff, but it's something. Got your sweat going, and then walking on the treadmill for a little bit. And then as days went on, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I could do weights. That weight thing looks pretty good. Let me do some bench or whatever. And then it progressed. And then so, that's how it started. And then so some days I just didn't have time to just sit there for an hour and do it. But I did it. I mean, there's plenty of times, especially in the beginning. I remember there's this one douche. He was like, oh, you know what? Why are you even filming it? You're just going to quit. I mean, we're talking about within day 7. I'm no longer friends with the dude. But it's just that when you have people like that saying, like, you can't do something, it's, it gives you motivation to be able to, do bigger and better things. But my thing is to have this streak for 950 days. Now, thing is, I know, Reggie, I disappoint you on the food, and Charlie, gosh, you're really disappointed me. I get it, Charlie. And, you guys see me go through like the different diets, the different tips and stuff. But one thing you gotta understand is I'm still doing it, okay? Now, there's plenty of times I could say I quit. It's like, oh, you know what? I don't feel like going today, or you know what? Maybe it's not working, or, like, oh, maybe this isn't working, and, oh, I'm a failure, or whatever. No, I knew that I wanted to do this whole thing whether I fail or succeed. Because there's plenty of videos you could see where, oh, so-and-so loses 100 pounds. And they go, all right, YouTube, everybody, this is me now. And this is a picture of me from when I lost 100 pounds. It's like, you know what? I don't really care about those. I want to see the people struggle, I want to see them, like, what's making them function or not. What makes them, was it really the journey, So, like for me, yeah, of course, I could have filmed all these videos, and then in 50-something days, right? It's done. I'm not going to film these ones anymore. I mean, I'll check off so you can see. But my phone keeps upgrading right now. I guess I walked into some Wi-Fi area, but So, anyways, the whole thing about just, being consistent about something, it's like, when people do like, giving up something for Lent, or they have a New Year's resolution, and then they say like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym for this New Year's. Yeah, first of all, I didn't do it on January 1st. I did it on January 9th, right? And then so, when a lot of people, I watch a lot of people, they do this stuff, they skip days, right? And for some odd reason, this is the one that I didn't want to skip. So I figured, you know what? I just got to keep going. I got to keep on just like the Brady Bunch, right? And so at the end, I have all these different videos. If it works, great. If it doesn't, even down the line. Because, I've been doing this YouTube stuff for, 5 years, right? And then so it's not like my videos are going anywhere. Hopefully, right? But the good thing, the difference on me now is that I know that I could do practically anything. Because when I did this everyday thing, and it's like, it was like a year and a half or something like that, right? And then I got that job, the high desert, and I found out I had to drive 3 hours a day for the rest of my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, can I do it? And I'm like, wait a minute. I've been driving, or I've been, going to the gym every day and stuff. Okay, I have the mentality that I can do these things. And as a result, I only think I missed like one time. But it's like I'm going there. I was never late. So which was awesome. It was kind of weird, right? Always early for work. And it was a great experience. And then so all these different mentalities that I'm getting from this, it's like when people, it's about taking initiative too. Okay, for me to just be able to go, because normally, right, like now it's pretty early on a Saturday, even though the sun is like ridiculous, right? A lot of times I would just be sitting in bed, laying down. As soon as I get up, eat a big bowl of cereal or something, turn on the TV. Next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock at night. And so, even though I'm taking these walks, I'm excited that I'm just outside in nature, just doing something different. See what I mean? So, yeah, of course, I did the stuff where I would exercise a lot. Some workouts I remember, because I made sure when I was doing the weights, I was really hitting it, right? It's like 5. I would do maybe 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 5, or I don't know what it is, but I'd make sure I did at least 5 sets of 5 different exercises a day, right? And so, it worked out. I was doing pretty good. And then something happens, like, I don't know, usually something where I got busy or something with a job or some kind of family emergency. All these people, we could say excuse, but, we really can't. And then now with pandemic, it's like, of course, I'm not going to go over there. I mean, Jack, he's my buddy and everything, right? But going to the gyms in a time where people are like spreading germs and stuff, can't do it. So what I do, I start trying to run and jog. And that really messed me up. My back still hurts from it. And then when I try to jump around in my groin area, I can still feel the kind of pull. But now it's much better than that first week. Oh gosh. So I'll get it going. Because these shoes, lifesaver. But I don't know. So thing is, yeah, on you guys who are just watching and wondering why I'm just telling the stories when I'm just going out and doing something. Well, that's it. I mean, I was going to do the whole big explanation after it's all over, but You know, I guess you get it now. All right, there we go. Day 950 in the books. So, yeah, that means there's more or less 54 of these left in me. And, yeah, I just needed a really good number if I was ever going to end the streak. Thing is, even though the videos will end, the streak's not gonna finish, because I got so used to feeling I have to go do something every day, and that was my main goal. Now, did I get the results I wanted? No, but I mean, I did get a good result though, not the best result. Now, thing is, it's up to me to, you know, just keep changing my, you know, calorie intake or exercise. I'll, you know, just talk, whatever, right? But thing is, the number one thing I did from day one was I chose to get up and do something. And so I'm thankful that for 950 days, I was able to go get up and do something. And here I am. So anyways, Big Daddy Shin, day 950. If I could exercise 950 days in a row, you could exercise 950 days in a row. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm doing it. Reviewing purpose.